Welcome to St Mary's. I think I might have come back a little earlier than I said last, but frankly it's been a while since I did one of these. So, or has it? Last weekend probably, wasn't it? Ignore me. Anyway, yeah, so we've been drawn in the Europa League and it's immediately after our Cup 5th round game. So I thought we'd have a bit of a Cup double header. So, QPR first. Let's hope we don't embarrass ourselves. Okay then. Well, we can see Man City have knocked Arsenal out, so the team we'd beaten last year's final are gone. I've got a horrible feeling it's going to be all Premier League left in by the end of this round. But we are playing QPR today, and it's a very not first choice lineup. I've promised Alex Navalon some game time. He did score in the last league game he played. So, and he keeps on getting bent out of shape and seems to think he's absolutely amazing. So let's see if he can prove it, shall we? Let's take that off of there. Oh, Billy Gilmore. I know someone who loves Billy Gilmore because he was so good at Norwich. Right, anyway. Yeah, I mean, Neuhaus is actually getting a game. To be fair, he's only getting a game because Nkili is actually injured. And part of the reason, obviously, that this lineup is as it is because we have Europe in midweek. And allegedly, we should be playing the best players in that. Although the best players in the last 2 league games they've played, one of which you saw, and trust me, it was even worse against Everton. We actually took an early lead against Everton and then just let them dominate us for 80 minutes after that. They won 4-1. Not a peep out of Rooney though, I think he knows better than to upset me. But, yeah, that was horrendous. We beat Fulham 4-0 after that. They are struggling badly, so we really should be kicking their backside for them, especially at St Mary's. And then we drew 1-1 away to Newcastle, which, unlucky Moreira, bit early for encouragement. We played pretty well for a lot of the game, and then the last 20 minutes we just let them come at us. We gifted them their goal, didn't we, Kyle? He knows what I mean. If he could play the ball down the line, might have won that game. And in the end, we really basically got lucky. Diego, oh, unlucky. There were 4 minutes of time added on, and right on 94 minutes, they scored, and it was disallowed. But by that point, couldn't really have complained if we'd lost. We just let them absolutely dominate us for the last 20 minutes. It was terrible to watch. But it was a point. And we are still in the Champions League places at the moment. For how much longer remains to be seen. We seem to have started this one pretty well. Need to get the goal. Obviously giving some of the younger players some game time. That wasn't so good, was it, Diego? That's not really what we wanted you to do there. Oh, well done, Taylor. That's better. That's not so good. Why have we gone backwards again, boys? Oh, there we go. Taylor on the overlap. And doesn't find a teammate. Where is this going? This is a very strange attack. We've had the ball for a long time. Navalon scores again. I hate to admit it, but he does seem to be proving me wrong. He keeps complaining that he's not playing enough, and then, I mean, first couple of games he was a bit rubbish, but he has scored now in his last 2 appearances. So, admittedly, this is, championship level opposition at home. We should be winning, but and the other one was against a side that's heading for the championship, so I won't get too excited yet. But he does seem to be doing that. And honestly, Vitor Roque has gone off the boil something chronic. I don't remember the last good performance we got out of him. Somehow, I do seem to remember recently getting a message saying that he'd finished like second in the Young Player of the Month. Lo Celso. Bit of cool, calm composure there, and Alex would have got an assist to go with his goal. Denied him. And he's your compatriot. Both Argentinian. Anyway, yeah, so somehow he managed to finish second in the Young Player of the Month award, despite not really doing much. I think he did score that month, but I mean, it wasn't much to be shouting about. Right, you're not going to let them back into this, are you? Am I going to have to shout at you? Looks like I might have to. Right, well, I don't like that, so we're going to demand more. And you'll get all, why are we demanding more? It's because you're not giving anything. It's very easy to demand more when nothing is coming from you. Don't let them score on the counter, thank you. Right, well, I haven't had a shot on target yet, but it is only a 1-goal lead, and we are still dropping our performance levels, boys. They've had the better of the last 5 minutes again. I don't like it when you do that. You know I don't like it when you do that, and what happens when you do that? You get shouted at, don't you? And you don't like being shouted at. So if you don't do it, you won't get shouted at. Well done, Lauren. There you go. Couple of the youngsters coming up with the goals, showing the first teamers that there is some pressure on them. They're not just, you know, automatic picks anymore. These boys are coming through. And to be fair, Diego Moreira kind of is a first choice, but, you know. Right, yep, things are going well. You're capable of better. Was that Alex Navalon with the assist there then as well? Did he get his assist? I didn't honestly notice, but what is going on here? Notable events. There we go. Yes, it was Alex Navalon with the assist. I don't know why that was on advice. The advice is here. I don't need it there. Pay attention to it anyway. Right. Come on, Neuhaus. What are you doing? Oh, he's playing well today. Makes a change. I still think he'll probably be... We'll be trying to get him out. Especially as we do have Esugo, of course, who will be coming back from on loan and is more than capable, I think, of filling Neuhaus's shoes. And probably won't be quite so narky about playing time because he's quite young. Alex. Oh no. Oh, Garner. Wild. Wild. Are we only 5 minutes? Oh my lord. Seems like we've been playing this second half for ages, but. Okay. It's fine. Well, looks like Norwich are going through. Oh, Blackburn are upsetting Tottenham at the moment. And yet, at the same time, delighting everyone else. As Spurs go Spursy. Oh my word. Don't. One simple word. Don't. Garner. Right. That is it. That is it, Garner. Get off. I'm not having you doing that. Just get off. The first one, I might have let slide. Probably not. I probably would have been harping on about it for a while. But the second one, no. No, 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 no. You don't do that twice in one highlight and stay on the pitch. Right, have we switched off again because we've got a 2-goal lead? Is that it? Right, well done, Palmer. Okay, managed to find the one defender in between two forwards. Right, fortunately we don't have to worry about Garner trying to give it away because he's on the bench, getting his ears boxed by me. Navalon, nicely done. I mean, Navalon is described as a wonder kid. So, oh, nearly a third. So I really probably should try and give him a bit more playing time, especially as the likes of Kalimwendo never seem to play well, do they? Let's be honest. He had that sort of burst early in the season, but he's gone back to his old ways of 6.4s every week. I mean, quite brilliantly the other day, he managed to come on for only the last half an hour and still achieve the same 6.4 Vitor Roque put in an hour. So, you know, it's quite impressive being that bad in that short a period of time. Right, why are you all miffed? What are you all miffed about? Right, have we got anyone on the bench who doesn't play a huge amount? Let's put Lorenzo on. Let's give Moreira a bit of a rest. Anyone else that we want to give some game time to? Let's give Canyon Lee some game time as well, actually. There we go. Still not entirely convinced of what position Canyon Lee should be played in. Oh, Alex, you've got to just put your foot through that, boy. I know you're only 19, you should have learned that by now. Just hit it. And try and pass it in. You thump that, there's every chance it ricochets off someone and goes in anyway. Good job he can't finish. I mean, good job they can't finish, basically. 8 shots, none on target. Oh, that's a lovely ball from Lavia. Were you looking for the penalty there, Keanu? I do hope not. Oh, hello. He avoided your lunge, didn't he? Oh, nice work, Estev. Played through. Keanu Silva. Oh. 2 of you in behind him. And still, we don't manage anything. And this highlight is, I don't know, was still going. Come on. And this is where Neil Mopé is now, is it? Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Hey, they got a shot on target. I'm not entirely actually happy that they did get a shot on target there, boys. I think I want more out of you for the last 5 minutes. Oh, Lavia wins it. Kangin Lee, lovely ball over. Keanu, do something with it this time. He's found Alex. This time he puts his foot through it, but it is blocked. Alright, yes, I don't want the pass, Matt. Thank you very much. Well, I mean, it's been a solid performance, hasn't it? Oh, great. I bring him on and he gets himself injured. What's the point in that? Right, well, you're going to have to play on the wrong side for a few minutes, Andreas. He's been a little hit and miss, as usual. It's very annoying because he can be stunningly good. And then a lot of the time he just isn't. Go on, Alex. There you go. Just take it up the field, son. That's fine. Well, there we go. A comfortable win. Right. It'll be on to Europe next. We didn't get the easiest draw. Talk you through that in a minute. Okay, we'll quickly do the quarter-final draw. Oh, thank goodness for that. I did not want to go away to Everton again. Wolves, Man City. Okay, we got Leeds, who I believe are the only non-Premier League side in there. So I'm happy with that. We'll take that one. Here we go then. Europa League, round of 16. Our first knockout games in the Europa League. And we got Schalke, as you can see. There's some, I mean, Djurgardens and Genk, almost certainly Trabzonspor, probably young boys. There were easier games to be had than Schalke. But we can only play what is presented to us. So we will have to play a half-decent German side. Right. As you can see, most of the sort of main men, allegedly, are in. So we'll see if we can actually get a performance out of them this time. 9 substitutes from a possible 12. Okay, well, let's... I don't even know if we can fill the bench at the moment because Nkili's not fit. Lorenzo went down injured, so no, that's going to have to be it. We'll put him on the bench just in case. But right, let's not embarrass ourselves away from home, boys. Right, pump the fists. Expect a good result. Okay, why are you unsure? Doesn't help, but our supposed star striker is unsure. Right, there you go. Gone from unsure to inspired in one sentence. You're easily manipulated, aren't you, Vittel? Right. It's that banger of a Europa League theme that I don't let you listen to. Never did, because I used to have to cut it out, but at least now we don't have to cut it out. It is a shame though, I do quite like that tune. Maybe I should stick that music back on for the Luxembourg save and see what the Conference League's music's like. Because let's face it, who's ever heard that? Well, probably anyone who watches West Ham, but... Right, here we go. Right, Kyle, I need a better performance out of you today. You've let me down recently. He is one of those players that we are looking to replace in the near future, because he's 29, so he's not quite 30 yet, but I think by the time his contract ends, he's going to be on the decline. So I think we do need to start thinking about his replacement. I mean, Bullet obviously would be... Oh, Andreas. The obvious answer, because he's the youngster coming through. But then, of course, we do need someone else to fill in that gap. Oh, hello. Oh, there we go. Calmly done. Karnaseki, hoofs it upfield. Nobody bothers challenging for it, but Andreas cuts out the pass anyway, and then knocks it back to an opposition player. Almost might not have bothered, really. Oh, Moreira storming through. Oh, you've got to square it. Oh, how do you not square that? Oh, the tap in was there. Diego. Punched away by Karnaseki and then fired off target. Right, let's give a bit of encouragement. It started well, but they seem to be letting Schalke back in. Oh, hello. Oh, Andreas, you've got a better right foot than that. I'm sure you have. How good is your right foot, actually? Fairly strong. Actually, no, your right foot is very strong. You are right-footed. You should have done a lot better with that then, shouldn't you, really? Okay. Oh, what is that? Well done. Well done. That's entirely your fault. What is this pass? What is that, Valeri? I mean, Kang In Lee's tried his best, but you've sold him so short it's not true. And then the rest of you just stood there watching as they score. Oh! All those offers we had for you, Valeri, that I could have taken, and I said, no, he's good. He's really good. We want to keep him. And you do that in a big European game. Emanuele, I am going to box your ears for you. You threaten to give it away, or actually give it away, one more flaming time, and you are off. I don't care how early it is, you are off. Hi, Diego. Rescuing Valeri from an absolute kicking. Because quite frankly, all I want to do at the moment is kick him. Right. I mean, they're playing in blue. We play in red and white. It's a really big contrast, Valeri. Oh, I was going to say, if he scored from that when we actually tackled them and it ends up straight at his feet, I ate that one. I know it happens in real life, but I mean it doesn't happen as much as it used to on this game. I mean this game used to have a master's degree in the tackle assist. Right, I'm going to demand more again because they have been, according to the little chart there, which I can't remember the name of. Why can't I remember the name? The word has gone. Oh, come on. You won that and you've just given it away again. Oh, you are going to get a talking to at half time. You know it's coming. The thing I don't understand is you must know 10-15 minutes before the end of a half that I am really not happy. Because I'm shouting at you from the sideline. So why you don't do something about it then instead of waiting until you sat down and I can really go for it for 15 minutes is beyond me. Because I think anyone who knows me will tell you I can go for it for 15 minutes. See, look at that. You've actually got worse. Worse. Finally. Right, can we actually have a highlight? Oh, Diego. Got in a really good position and then just stopped. I know you've scored, but you've done some stupid things as well. Like, why is Lavia dropping deep? Why am I dropping deep? It's supposed to be a central midfielder on attack. There you go. See, if you knock the ball across, Vitor Roque can mess it up. And then I'm not shouting at you then, am I? Think it through. Right. Yeah, no, I am far from pleased with what I've just seen. Andreas is having another one of his anonymous days. Button your ideas up, you Norwegian idiot. That'll be a knife to the heart of certain people, I'm sure. But 6.4, that's all I'm saying. He doesn't want to be called a Norwegian idiot. He wants to play like a Norwegian superstar, like he should be. Oh, for goodness sake. How do you play a pass that bad? Right, come on, Andreas. Time to shine. Yep, quality. Good God. Oh. Oh. You know I set higher standards than this, boys. That's not a good corner, is it? All you got to do is pick out Jamie Lawrence. He'll do the rest. He, by the way, now is happy to stay, having got annoyed when I turned down RB Leipzig's offer for him. So, that's good news. That's a foul, ref. Should we have a free kick on the edge of the box? We could have wasted. Go on. Whip it over. Why do my players never cross? Why do you always turn back? What was that? Did you try and back heel that in then, Lavia? Stop getting fancy. Do something. Right, I'm going to demand more anyway. Should be getting more out of you. Oh, Sheldon, you're going to have to come off. And nothing out there. Nothing. Oh, hello. Canyon Lee. Blimey. I've been worried there. Right, come on. Oh, quality. At least he found a teammate, I suppose. Oh, come on! Stop it with the short passes! Or the under-hit passes. Short passing I don't mind as long as it gets there. Prefer it. Under-hitting it never helps anyone, did it? Diego? You actually missed that side. How did you shoot that side? Across him. Always across him. Oh, Lavia! Waste a perfectly good attack because you can't be bothered to do anything within 3 seconds. Pay attention. Oh, set higher standards than this, boys. Which is probably why I get so annoyed with you. Because maybe my standards are way too high. Oh, brilliant. Well done. Well done. Congratulations. And you get yourself torn asunder there. Right. Andreas, you have had more than long enough. You are coming off. And I'll have to move Vitor Roque back there now because I haven't got anyone fit who can play that role. So that's nice. I mean, technically Arribas can, but he should be on the other side. Or should he? What side do you play, Arribas? Yeah, you do play the other side. Right, fine. Well, it's not fine, is it? Right, I'm going to put Dane Scarlett in because Callum Wendo's performance has recently been absolutely shocking. And Valeri, you were annoying me in the first half. Get off. Right, at the moment, boys, we have to score another goal at some point. Right, I'm going to berate you for being rubbish. Right, aim for Jamie. Well, you at least aimed for Jamie, I suppose. That's not going anywhere. What on earth was he doing? God, looked like he'd signed for Saints for a second there with that sort of defending. Right, do you know what we're going to do, actually? We are going to lower the tempo slightly. I want to try and keep this ball a bit more. Because so far they've significantly outpossessed us, and I don't like that. Yeah, alright, trigger a press on him then. Do you think it'll help? Do you think anyone's actually going to do what I tell them to? Right, I'm going to demand more because you're letting them get the better of the game again. This is why I didn't want Schalke, because they are good enough to do us. Not like Djurgardens, we could have cruised past. And of course, this is one of my things that I have to do for the board. I've got to get to the quarterfinals at least, and at the moment, I'm not going to get there. I mean, it's been better than the last performances I've seen from this lineup, but it's still not good, is it? And this is going to be their attack when that was our ball forward, that it should have been doing something. Oh, Diego Moreira. Oh, quite what he was jumping at there. Lavia, get it across. There we go. Dane Scarlett. Please tell me he was onside. Right. You see what happens when you actually knock a cross in first time? All this cutting back. I know you're inverted wingers out there, but you don't have to cut back in every time. And the fullbacks aren't inverted. They could cross it like that. But no, it takes a central midfielder who's randomly out wide to show you how to cross. Don't mess this up now. Got yourselves back on terms. Away. Just well done, Kyle. Brought that down for him nicely. Congratulations. Apparently Karnaseki's not played well. I don't quite see it myself. I don't quite see what really he could have done about either goal. What was that, Kyle? You really need to learn how to pass a ball down the line. At the age of 29, you really should be able to figure out by now. Sure, you've done it before. It fell up with you knocking the ball out and losing possession. There you go. Look how easy that was. I mean, Dane made a mess of it, but at least you didn't cock it up. Right, well, we'll hope for a better performance at home. I mean, possession, terrible. Shooting, awful. Managed to score a couple of goals. With one decent shot and one tap-in. But, yeah, we're going to have to play a lot better than that if we're going to knock this lot out. Right. I'll see you in a minute for the summary. Okay then, just quickly to wrap up. Obviously, through to the FA Cup quarter-final. And the tie in the balance in Europe. So, I think next time we should probably come back, obviously, for the second leg of this. And probably for that FA Cup quarter-final. So, let's hope for a little better. Certainly better than the Schalke performance. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.